Trending news. Will Buhari finally sack service chiefs? It is almost 5 months after the House of Representatives passed a rare motion demanding the termination of the services of the chief as various parts of the country, especially the north, was facing an unprecedented scale of deadly attacks by Boko Haram, bandits and kidnappers. At the Senate, several lawmakers backed the call and urged Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, to take decisive actions to stem rampant killings of innocent and defenseless Nigerians. PRN Nigeria report that a week after that, the leaders of the two chambers, Ahmad Lawan and Femi Gbajabiamila, met with the president to communicate their resolutions. While the House urged the president to sack the service chiefs and appoint new ones, the Senate sought the imposition of the state of emergency on insecurity. Gbajabiamila said that there was the concern of a knee-jerk decision regarding the service chiefs and also whether the prevalent security problems fall under their jobs or jobs description, according to a media report in February. Though Buhari had a meeting saw reasons in the position of the House, he was not obliged to act immediately as requested by the lawmakers. A top National Assembly official was reported to have said that the president did not want to appear like he was taking directives from the legislature. The official said that the president was on the same page with the National Assembly, but did not want to be seen as he was under the directive of the National Assembly. It was learned that the legislatures argued that given the current cordial relationship between the president and the legislature, Buhari should act on the resolutions, just as he accepted the lawmakers to act on his request. The source said that there was the argument that for reciprocity, he should act on the resolutions of the Nation Assembly, since he too expected the lawmakers to yield to his proposal to the National Assembly. But the president felt that he would decide by himself if he needed to sack any service chief, not because the National Assembly said so. He is not taking directives from them or anybody. However, the president was said to be truly embarrassed by the security situation and admitted to Lawan and Gbajabiamila at the meeting. The official, who chaired a key legislative committee, added that from the conclusions reached, we will eventually sack the service chiefs, and that is final. He is buying time. What is not certain is when he will do it. He will allow some time to pass. If you know the president, he will not act not simply because the legislatures want him to sack the service chiefs. Speaking with State House correspondents after their meeting, both Lawan and Gbajabiamila admitted that the case of the service chiefs was a key issue mentioned among the general discussions on insecurity. Apart from the growing attacks by Boko Haram insurgents, which Nigerians are blaming on the delayed restructuring of the security architecture, others believe that the continued stay in office of the service chiefs poses another serious threat to the health of the country's military. Security experts and analyze that on several occasions, lend a voice to the call of the military chiefs to, to, to quit. In an open letter to the president, the founder of PR Nigeria, an online news platform, Yashu A. Shaub, said that the re- retention of the service chiefs would jeopardize the careers progression of other senior services or offices. This, according to him, has induced premature retirement of senior officers without being allowed to reach the peak of their careers. In the letter, which was published in late January, Shaib pointed out that the service chiefs have exceeded their run-out date, which is the mandatory 35 years of the military service, and the additional discrimination extension, which he said that is generally time-bound. Shahib later wrote in part, "As you may be aware that Mr. President, apart from attaining the ROD, the detention of the defense and service chiefs have since expired. Going by the Reserved Armed Forces of Nigerian harmonized and conditions of service for officers in section 908 of the said HTACOS, which is the authoritative and official service order in the military. It is stated that an officer appointed to the substantive appointment of the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army, Chief of Navy, and the Chief of Air Staff will hold the appointments for a continuous period of 2 years. The appointment could be extended for another 2 years from the date of expiration of the initial 2 years period. The service chiefs were first appointed in July 2015 and their tenures were extended for an additional 2 years in 2017, which finally expired in 2019. It has always been the standard practice since the return of democratic governance to Nigeria in 1999 for service chiefs to be in office for a minimum term of 2 years, except on a few occasions and discriminatory extension by President Muhammadu Buhari, after which replacements are made. As in the practice in the past, the exit of a service chief automatically impacts the departure of their course mates from service, such that officers who are next in seniority, such as the chief of various corps and departments at the service headquarters, general officers, commanding and commandant, brigade commander, and directors, when experienced as upward movement in their careers. As it is now, at least 5 sets and generations of regular course members, including those in 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33 courses, with the exception of Limited General Adeosun, have left the service without any of them attaining the highest military position in their various services. There is a likelihood that those of the 33 and 34 cases may also not have the privilege to producing a service chief among them if this trend continues. With limited vacancy, only a few officers can be promoted So viewers, this is my own comment. Don't hesitate to drop your own comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates. Thank you.